I think I'm live. Give me a minute or two. My leg went to sleep. Ah. I'm hoping this all works. We just got a big storm. Just quit a little bit ago. There they come. There's Jerry and Jerry Satterelli and Shane's Trains. How you doing tonight, Shane? Marty from M&M Short Line. ZD USA Rail Fan. How you doing? William Sullivan from New Ferris Railroad. Reading in Northern Norfolk Southern Rail Fanning. Howdy. Randy from RDNT. How you doing? How's Dad doing tonight? Hope a lot better. Jeff Allen, how you doing? Art, PDRR Engineer, how you doing? Dave, BNSFN Skiller. Howdy. Sparky, I'll yell if I want to. It's my show. Okay, let's get her started. SSW Train Freak 86 Jason W. How you doing? I can turn it down. Oh, Martin, how you doing? Martin Sarisma, how you doing, buddy? Oh, there's Schuylkill River Valley. John, how you doing, buddy? I figured you'd be too busy tonight. Curly Express, how you doing there? Curly Dwight. Oh, yeah, my PC's being slowed by. I don't want to see what. BNSF Richard, how you doing, buddy? Alex Brockway, how you doing tonight, Alex? There's Roy Smith from Panama. And my thing just took a big jump. There's Nate from Towdocton Valley Railroad and Coal Company. Anthony from Georgia Sun Belt. Why? So, Roy, are you able to leave the country yet, my friend? N-Scale Union Pacific Evanston Subdivision. Roy Smith. Oh, Dave from Crooked River and Eastern's in the house. All right, my buddy Dave. Brian, love the pictures you sent me, buddy. Love the pictures. CP368 Productions, how you doing tonight? Oh, we're up to 24 people already. I got a lot I want to talk about tonight. Well, while everybody's coming in saying hi to everybody. Hey, John 2618. How you doing tonight? Joe Rader, good to see you. If I missed your name saying hi, I'm sorry. But yeah, I think I'm going to get started here because I got a lot of things I want to cover tonight. First off, howdy. Next week's show is going to be hosted by Redbird Tony. That is the 14th. Okay, Redbird Tony. I think he's going to start at 7. Not positive, but I think he's going to start at 7. So, unless he tells you otherwise, 7:30 usually is where he comes in at. Okay, so that's next week. Our weekly live streams that we have. Monday night, Narrow-Minded Monday with Nate, who is in here. Okay. Tuesday night is Tom's Trains and Things. Or Tuesday nights. Already messed up. Monday nights at 8 o'clock. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Tuesday nights is On Track Tuesday. I'd have never guessed. And then we ding-dong back and forth if you're just new to this channel. This week it's me, the Indian Head Valley Railroad. Usually the second Tuesdays is Redbird Tony. Third Tuesdays is usually Benny from Creative Rails. And the last Tuesday is usually Dave Thurber from Crooked River and Eastern. And then if we have a fifth Tuesday, we try to get a special guest. Okay. Wednesday nights is our good friend Sparky 107 with the Wednesday night live chat. Thursday nights we got Hot Rod Rodney at 7 o'clock on Thursday. Fridays at 8 o'clock we got BNSF 6951 the Cuz Vinny. Saturday we have Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. We have Back on Track. If you live close to Shannon, it's 2 a.m. in the morning. The next day, I guess. I know it's really late. Saturday morning, 10 a.m., Back on Track. Saturday evening, we have RWC Toy Man at 7. Normally, anyhow. Sundays is iffy with me because Sundays I don't get to watch much of the live streams, mainly because it's my church day and family day and things. So correct me if I'm wrong, but Sundays at 7 we usually have Northern Ohio Rail Action, okay, which is Jake. Everybody calls him Nora. All right, 7. And sometimes we have Ray Boble, who I think it's on the last Sunday. He does one. I think it's at 8 o'clock, if I'm right. Am I right on that, Sparky? Am I right on that? Like I said, I usually miss it just because I'm doing something, you know. But I want to get it right because Ray's a good guy. I've met Ray, and he's an awesome guy. So is Nate, or so is Jake, Northern Ohio Rail Action. So I haven't met him yet, but I will. I'm sure I will. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, cool. Okay, I got it. Man, I did something without messing it up. Let me check that off my list. All right. Contests. Are there any contests out there? If so, I'm missing it somewhere. Anybody having a contest? So, go ahead and put it up in there right now. You can use this time to advertise your contest. If you got a contest going, let me know so I can look it up and come join. Get a drink. I don't see anybody posting any contests in here. Census Sean, how you doing, buddy? It was a fine day till just a little bit ago here. It stormed, the power was gone. I went out probably 3 or 4 different times. I'm thinking, oh man, here we go. My on track Tuesday. So if the power goes out, it's a lightning strike. I'll get back as soon as I can. So give you fair warning. But it's quieted down quite a bit, so I think maybe the storm's through. It's the first rain we've had. Wow. The grass was actually turning brown. We don't usually have that around here. Usually we get so much rain we're sick of it. Hey, Digger, how's it going, buddy? Digger Evans is in the house. Still didn't see any contests unless they went by me. I'll go through the chat after this is over. All right, so nobody mentioned about the contest. Maybe nobody's having a contest. I'm thinking about one. You know what's coming up. I'm getting the old devious feel. Hi, Randall Ellison's in the house. How you doing, buddy? Hey, there's my buddy Dave Atkins. He's here too. Great. Anfield Road layout in the loft. How you doing tonight? Man, it's great to see guys that are coming to see me from over the pond there. That's great. So, anyhow, tonight I want to talk about a couple different subjects. I'm going to start the main subject. I'm going to hold off just for a little short period here because I saw a video. Imagine that, me watching a video. I saw a video. I have a contest when I hit 5K. Yes, Sparky does. I forgot about that, Sparky. Yep, that one there. You have to contact the OVR trains. When you buy something, you leave a thing that Sparky sent you and enter you in the contest or something like that. I remember. I have to go back and look at the rules again. Hey, there's Heath from Humanity Junction. Charlie! Hey, my buddy Charlie Hallman's in here. You got a contest to see who can complete the Black Diamond Coal Run in the best time, but all you get is a cookie? Okay. All right. SD70 Ace fan, NS, is in the house. Hello, everybody. Says, well, anyhow, I was seeing a video, and it was Jimmy's DIY and digital, and he had a pretty cool little video. The 5 things that he didn't like about the hobby, and I thought, wow, that's a different one. And it kind of surprised me what he, some of the stuff, but what don't you like about the hobby? I thought this is great conversation here. I mean, there's got to be something that you don't like. I'll tell you what I don't like. It's probably not hard to figure out. I don't like doing track work and wiring. Period. I don't like doing it. I just don't like doing it. I thought the bench work was enough to drive me nuts, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I managed through that. With the track work, and it's like once I started, I'm good once I get started and get at it, but boy, to stay motivated I don't need much of a distraction to get me away from it. So that's probably the one thing I don't like. Yeah. CP368. One thing he don't like is the cost, and that is a big downer on this. But if you think about most of the stuff that you buy, okay, and at the cost, all right, usually the stuff lasts a long time, you know. So maybe kind of makes it cost a little bit worth it to a point, you know, to a point. You know, I see some of these engines that go for humongous money, and I just think, wow, who buys them? And you find out a lot of people do. You know, those all brass engines, you know, the big ones. So a lot of people do. Now, I'm not talking a kit. I'm talking one already put together. What was that one that was on Ken Patterson they were showing? It was I think it was G scale. It was huge, beautiful engine, beautiful. You look it up and it's like, oh, people actually spend that kind of money on them. David likes to do track work. Come on down, Dave. I'll feed you good. Yeah, Sparky says, I don't think I'll ever buy brass. It's just, for one, the plastic models that we're getting now are unbelievably detailed and nice. To go brass, I don't see the advantage. I really don't see the advantage of it at all. I'll bet Charlie will argue with me on that because I know Charlie likes brass. Charlie Hallman. So trying to read some of the stuff that's being said in the chat. You've never seen a track work gang before. Yeah. Are you talking? Are you talking about a rail gang on a real railroad? You've never seen them out there. You've never seen the MOW guys. You must be far away from a railroad track if you haven't. Now, if you're talking about a miniature railroad, well, you got to put it on there, which we'll discuss that here a little bit too. So, brass is great if you want a specific locomotive. Here, I'll just put it up. This is from my buddy Charlie. Brass is great if you want a specific locomotive, but for generic stuff, plastics all the way. I don't know about all that too, Charlie. I think I can get a few people to argue with you on that one. There's some pretty awesome plastic models, and you need to talk to my buddy Robert. He'll tell you about how to detail them out. So, brass ain't that bad. Depends on the model and condition. But got a lot of my brass from around the cost of a sound DCC plastic unit. Really? Okay. I used brass as an example, but he only runs diamond-encrusted gold-plated locomotives. Good. Oh, my. Steam specifically, diesel is much better catered for in plastic. the steam brass all the way, huh? I've maybe seen an NS trains passing some track gangs somewhere in PA, but I never caught them on camera before. Yeah, I've seen them, and actually I've never caught them on camera. And the ones that I wanted to catch on camera, I didn't get them in time because I just didn't get them. And they are interesting. Some of them are really interesting when they come through with the machine that lays the rails, and they've got the rails on all the cars, and they're stretched out forever. It's pretty cool. That's why we never see anything running on Humanity Junctions like how, oh, Sparky. Randall says it's raining there. It's raining here too. The lightning and stuff quit though. Sounds like it anyhow. Brass and N scale. I'm perfectly happy with my Cautos. There you go, Roy. That says it all. I don't. Do they make brass N scale locomotives? Huh? I didn't know they could twist the brass that small. Hey, there's Steve 87th. How's it going, buddy? 65 and overcast. 65, that would be cold. Oh, the way it's been here lately, that'd be cold. HON3 modelers are stuck with brass unless you buy Blackstone. Okay. Blackstone. That's a new one to me. All right. Not familiar. Dwight Curley says, or Dwayne, I'm sorry, Dwayne. Dwayne's Fork and Spoon says, yes, they do make them in brass, and they're very expensive. The plastic ones are expensive, I think, let alone brass. William Ferris says he'd love a brass steam locomotive in N scale. Blackstone models were one of the first mass-produced, ready-to-run HON3 model manufacturers. Thank you, Charlie. Roy Smith says he's never seen brass in N scale, but then never looked for it either. Wow. I got to put that one up. Dwayne's Fork and Spoon says the last brass N scale steam he looked at was $1,200 for them little teeny weeny little engines. $1,200. Jacob J says it all. Wow. John says he's seen some Overland N scales. Oh, we really got this. Turned out to be a little bit better of a topic. The Paducah and Louisville Railroad. Hello. Howdy. Yeah, I'm with you, Randy. I'd be too afraid to take it out of the box. I'm with you on that, buddy. It just stay on the box and we put it on the shelf and just say, just look at it. Put armed guards on both sides of it. Charlie says Brass Trains has an N Mikado for 500 and an N Northern for 700. Oh, are they DCC in sound? Probably not. Oh, oh, oh. No, Wilmer's not avoiding the issue, Steve. Be nice. If the missus found out that you bought a brass one, you'd need arm guards around me. You're probably right. She knows better. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. I feel guilty after I come home from the train show and spent too much money. No, you want to kick them out there, Sparky. No. Anyhow, just thought that was an interesting subject to talk about what you don't like about. And then we hit the cost thing, and I knew somebody would say that sooner or later. It was the cost, and it would just blossom from there. And the cost is rough, and that is probably one of the things that I think irks most model railroaders. But you know what? It brings out the creative in us, and if you really think about it, it really brings out the creative in us, because we do everything we can to save money so that we can go out and buy one of those expensive locomotives. Okay, so that's one of the beauties, I think, of the hobby, is how we get creative at trying to save money and still get the realistic look that we're looking for. It better not smoke for the money and brass. He's on waste. Oh my. Wow. HO brass CNW 484 is $1,000. $1,000. I could buy, with sound and everything, well, it depends on what brand I buy. Okay, I could buy at least 2, probably 3 better brand. I could buy in Bachmann You catch model train stuff on a good day. Bachman's, you could buy 10, 9 or 10 engines, depending on what they are, you know. Wow, $1,000, $1,000. Exactly, Nate. Actually, for the quality and detail of today's models, considering inflation, it's really not that bad. And I agree with you. I agree with you. Even though it breaks my heart to spend, you know, it breaks my. The only thing I've ever bought brand new was a Bachmann engine because that's what my budget allows. Okay, that I bought brand new. I've got gifts, but never got a, you know, what I bought myself brand new was Bachmann, and it broke my heart to spend it. But once I got it, I was happy I did because I like my little switcher that you see me run all the time. It's one of my favorites, even though it is a Bachmann. I like it, you know. So wow, that's impressive. That's impressive. Steve says he believes his brother-in-law has about 20 or 30 brass. He bought in the 79s and in the 80s, and they are all Pennsylvania Railroad, including GG1s and the WHER. $500 back in. That was a lot of money back in 79, 80. You know, $500 was a lot of money to spend on a train. So, Fred Wound is in the house. How you doing, Fred? Nice thing about brass is finding proto-specific models like the ATSF M190. Spent $241 for a Bachmann 482 Mountain Type Paducah. And you like the engine? Do you like it? Paducah and Louisville for $241 for a steam locomotive. That's not a bad deal, especially if it's DCC and sound, or even just DCC. You know. Randy, you have a good evening. You tell your mom and dad I said hi, and they're in my thoughts and prayers. I'm sure they are from everybody. Sparky, in the 80s, he was getting a $2 allowance per week. Good thing you bought candy, not trains. That's in the 80s. I was married and had kids. Fathers made an ATSF M1. Let me get that here. 190 as a pressed steel wood kit back in the 50s. All right, now you're getting back in there. Okay, Randall, glad you're back. I hope it don't freeze up on you no more. Okay. Anyhow, if you want to move on to the next subject, which is let's talk scenery. Okay. Now, I asked a question in not last week, or not yesterday, but the week before. What would you like to see me do? And everybody, it was pretty unanimous. There was a few people that had said stuff like, stand on your head. Ain't going to happen. This old man, too fat. I couldn't do it when I was young. Not intentionally stand on my head anyhow. So that ain't happening. But most of everybody said they wants to see me do some scenery. And the good news is I'm going to start doing some scenery. I'm going to start off doing the mountain. And it ain't going to be tonight, but I'm going to start off doing the mountain. The mountain scene, for the main reason is that seems to be what I talk about the most. Plus, it'll help let me get my track work done. Plus, in that, so my discussion is, well, what all is involved in called when you're talking scenery? Well, you got a lot involved. Learning how to make rock formations and walls and grass and ballast and buildings. These little kits here, that's actually part of doing scenery. I mean, it's part of your scenery. It's just when you put it all together, it gets called scenery. Trees, making trees and different things. Well, I know I have a bridge I got to build that I want to put. Man, with this thing here, I don't know if I can get it up there. You can see back here, I got a makeshift bridge back here. I wish I could zoom with this thing. All right, but I got a makeshift bridge back here. It's going to come up, and then the mountain's going to be over there. All right, and the makeshift bridge is just to give me an idea. All right, but I got a bridge that somebody won in James Tedesco's one of James Tedesco's contests, and they sent it to me, and which I appreciated. I don't know who it was that sent it to me, because James just put it in a box and sent it to me. So thank you, whoever it was. But I have that, and I'm going to build it. It's a girder bridge. Let me grab it real fast. It's hard getting old, arthritis. But it's the 90-foot single track deck girder bridge. And I have a feeling what I'm going to do is not only am I going to have this bridge, but I'm going to probably make out of one of the other type bridges I got, add on so it makes a longer span. Because what I want to try to do in my scenery is, I think that'll be a cool add-on. And I will have a video of me putting this together. Okay? I don't know if I'm going to let you see every little aspect. It might be just part here, and I'll explain what I did. That seems to work easier for me. Okay? Rather than you be over my shoulder watching every mistake. So, but that's probably going to be one of my next builds. All right, it's going to be this, and so But I want to have that going up into the up to the mountain, and then when you get up there on the mountain, I'm going to have a little log camp scene, and then that's that, and that should keep me in film for quite a while. Other than the not bad, that should be an interesting watch. Well, Roy, you don't look a day over 72. Well, that's an awful thing to say. Is it your birthday, Roy? Trying to look. I don't see it. I don't see it here. Nobody's saying happy birthday, so it must not be. I was going to sing to you, Roy. But anyhow, that's what I have planned on for the scenery, okay? So, what I'm going to probably do, it's hard to do without. Let me get this off here. I should have stuck this on well, let me get that cord out there. Yes, it works good close-ups. All right. There where you see the open front there on that makeshift thing that I got there, that's going to be kind of like a curved wall, like cut out stone wall there. And then the hill's going to go from there. And I'm going to try to extend the hill kind of like what the hills are like here in southwest Pennsylvania, which are not real tall, but they're round and they flow out long. So the hill's actually going to go along the whole back area, and with a canyon for the coming up into the tunnel and behind there. I'm going to try to mount. See that piece of wood going up the side of the wall? I have a camera to mount there. I just got to get it wired and figure out how to use it. So I want to put a camera there, and I got all kind of big plans, whether they all come out, but it'll be kind of neat if I get it all together the way I want to. You know? Yeah, I have a camera here. See, I got this fancy Chinese camera. It's supposed to have zoom. That's a joke. But it was cheap. But it does do a pretty nice picture. Okay, so I have tried it out. So I just got to get enough cord to take it over to it. So I can fish it to where I ain't tripping and breaking my neck. You know, so. When you figure out how to do that, Roy, you call and tell me what system you use, because I have a hard time typing not only on this, but also on the keyboard. I'm not a typer at all. And on the phone, my big old fat fingers are so. Roy's birthday was in April, but I missed it. So. William Ferris says he had waited 49 years to have money. I'm 63 and I'm still waiting to have money. will be 63. Now, anyhow, there's my plans on scenery. Techniques, man, I have the best learning tool there is for learning techniques with scenery. Yep, the best tool in the world. Right there. You guys. I learned so much in such a little bit of time watching YouTube. It's just awesome. So, you don't have kids, so my hobbies are your kids. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. And they don't talk back to you. Kids are pretty wonderful, though. You're in the same boat. I hear you, Dave. But I'm learning to have a lot of fun with the hobby. Okay? I mean, I have a lot of fun with it. Having very little money, and I have a lot of good family and friends that help me out with buying the things that I need. I always seems to, when I get down to where I need something, it always seems to show up. And a lot of times I don't even ask for it; it just shows up. Which that's awesome. So yeah, I just called you all tools. Y'all are your tools. You don't think so? Even me, believe it or not, even me. When I show you stuff that I'm doing, I'm hoping you're learning along with me on how I'm doing this stuff. So YouTube is a very good tool. Very good tool. And we're all part of YouTube. And that's what we do on here. So yeah. Nancy, how you doing, darling? How you doing tonight? Nancy, in the spirit of Colorado, RR and Skeller. I thought you were switching to HO. You said your title still says you're an N scaler. Dominic's Trains, how you doing? Welcome. What time's it getting to be? 7:48. Okay, we're doing good. Enjoying the rain after the 4th. That's the way here. We haven't had rain. It was well before the 4th. It was last week of June or something. This is the longest streak of dry spell we had in a long time. This is the first rain we got tonight. It's dumping her. It's supposed to, I hope it'll bring the temperature down. Man, it's been in the 90s every day. Yep. You know, Roy, since I quit drinking and smoking, you're right on that point. I find other things to spend it on. The smoking part was expensive. Not more than the drinking part. The drinking part was the after effects that usually got expensive. Yeah. Hey, Rob. Why run -4? I just now seeing you in here. The tooth fairy is awesome. I lost all my teeth in less than 2 weeks. And poor ever since. No. Well, where Dave Thurber and myself have been having a discussion about couplers. You want to get your take on trip pins. You just trim them or cut them off. Well, I had a couple of them that I trimmed them off, and I don't like what happens when you trim them off. So maybe I got a little crazy about trimming them off. I'm more try to bend them up out of the way, but man, I'm having a tough time with that because it usually screws up the coupler. Most of the time, I just try to leave them alone as long as they're not catching on stuff, you know? So, yeah, I'm like you, Sparky. I try to bend them up. That's usually the best way rather than trim. I learned the hard way. Trimming them, you're going to ruin a perfectly good Katie. You know? So. Oh, you're just going to say hi and bye. Okay, Dominic. It was nice having you stop by and say hi. Bye. Oh. Yeah, I kind of like that tooth fairy remark. You just made me think of something. I'm not going to elaborate on it. That's all. Alrighty, it's 7:52. You guys want to start promoting your channels? You can go ahead and promote your channels. You're laughing now. I know it's contagious. Then I try not to think about it, so I'll quit. You don't know how many times I'm doing a video and I'll laugh at myself for stupid stuff that I'm doing. I have to shut the camera off because I'm laughing too hard. Hey, while you're guys promoting your channels and telling everything, this build here, if you guys remember this build, all right, and I told you I'd put an interior in there. Here's a big picture of what the interior looks like in there. That's the full-size version. You wouldn't believe. I'm not an electronics or a computer whiz, okay? Another look here. All right. I'm not a computer whiz, and I'll tell you what, it took me a lot to figure out how to shrink that down. But I got it. Wow, you got a computer that does your inventory. $33,000. Are you serious, Steve? Digger Evans got 610 subs. Jerry Sattarelli got 461. Steve's got 202 and a $33,000 inventory. Wow. $33,000. John River, Schuylkill River Valley got 425. CP368 got 32. 32. 32, a new video Thursday or Friday, unless I see a train before that. God bless you, son. But you only got 32 subs? Let me write that down. Don't be surprised you get a cameo. 32 subs, CP 368. This man only got 32 subs, people. We got 36 people in here. 4 people ain't subbed to him. You know? Prizes for your 200 sub contest has already been purchased. Jason from S. Here, let me just put it up there. That'll be easier. There you go. For your 200 sub, how many subs you got now, Jason? Dwayne's Fork and Spoon got 149. Sparky 550 to 600, he thinks. Right. Crooked River and Eastern, 1684. You're really growing fast there, Dave. Good for you, my friend. Anfield Road layout in the loft. He's got 162 subs. And William Ferris, he just subbed to CP368. You my people, man. You my people. Yeah. Nancy, Spirit of Colorado, RRN Skeller, has got 1,766. You're really growing fast too there, Nancy. Good for you. SS Train Freak 86 Jason W says he now has 124. And at 200, he's going to have a giveaway again. And I've seen his prizes from the last giveaway he did. They're pretty nice prizes. So, no matter what skill, he's got you covered. He's got an O skill, an HO skill, and an N skill prize. Georgia's Sunbelt, 398. Oh, we can get 2 more people to subscribe to Anthony. My goodness. There's Ray. Ray Bubble, we were talking about you. How you doing tonight, buddy? Well, Charlie, you're just going to have to get yourself an official channel. It ain't that hard. All righty. Lehigh River Subdivision, hello. We got to get you to 400, it says. Brian from Iron Horse Route, he has 454, the old 454. That was always a fun engine in the old hot rods, the 454. Okay. Randall Ellison says, here, let me get him. Just put it up there. Just to let everyone know that the West Plains Model Railroad Club October and Christmas displays will be in a new location this year. Well, keep us informed there, my friend. Keep us informed. Dwight, don't be telling secrets. Short block, I was talking about the big block. The old big block, yeah. All right, David, thanks for joining us tonight. David Atkins, it's supper time. We don't want to keep you from your supper. You stay well, my friend, and God bless you and your family. West Plains, Missouri, at the Opera House is where the new location is going to be. As soon as you get more details, let us know. Cool. Cheerio, you're taking off, Rob. Well, you have a good night, my friend. Good night, and God bless you. He didn't believe you. Ray didn't believe you. All right. And we're at 8:01, and I think it's time to call it a night and say thank you very much for watching. And I enjoyed tonight's discussion very much. I thank you so much for stopping by and supporting me and the On Track Tuesday gang. Next week is Redbird Tony. It's Redbird Tony 2010 is the name of the channel. If you're not familiar, go check him out. You talk about scenery, there's the man. He's one of the men that knows scenery really well and does a real nice job. Other than me, the other three guys are. I'll catch up. I'll catch up. So check him out next week and give him a warm welcome. Tell him Uncle Wilmer sent you. All righty, and I'm going to wish you all a good night and thank you for stopping by. It was a lot of fun, and we'll see you in a month from now on the next On Track Tuesday, unless something comes up. Never know. And I'm going to take a week off on Not Bad. I'm just not going to see the regular Not Bad on Monday. So we'll be back the following Monday, which will be the 20th. So, but I'm going to probably make a couple little videos of things. I'm probably going to start the bridge thing, so you'll probably get a video on that. So on with that, I'm going to end this now for sure and say, may the good Lord's will be done in your life and bless you and your family the way they've blessed me. And I thank you for stopping by, and good night. And